Thank you, Margaret, for your willingness to talk with me today. I have a few questions
welcome.
for you about your stewardship here at Ascension. Can you tell me how you volunteer at Ascension? How much time do you give, and how did you choose the ministries that you help support?
Right. Okay. I'm going to use my notes
That's
a little
fine.
bit.
Use your notes.
I currently am serving on the vestry. I'm into my second year, or will come up to my second year in January. I'm a lector, and I really enjoy that. I'm also a member of the Kitchen Guild and help prepare funeral lunches, Sunday night supper, and I also cook for the university, the Episcopal University Center. They're providing food for students that are stressed to have food enough, which has really been shocking to me that we have students in our state that can't afford good meals, and so we're cooking to provide that for them. I also have volunteered in the past, and I'm hoping I will continue to volunteer to be the second adult in the children's program on Sunday morning. I have finished serving for the last year as chairman of the Music Discernment Committee, which was a really great opportunity to look at our worship and our future plans for the church. And I feel that my volunteer work reflects why we give money to Ascension. So if you want me to talk a little bit about that.
Please do.
Okay, we give our donation at the beginning of each year because, and this is my husband's plan, he does the planning, we use a qualified charitable deduction. So we pull money out of our retirement investments, and by giving it straight to the church, we bypass tax when we pull it out. So it is an advantage in giving it that way because you can give more money to the church and avoid that withdrawal tax from your long-term investments. So we do it in January so that the people in the church who are planning a year's budget will know that they can count on that amount. We are able, fortunately, to give the entire sum at that point. So that's how we do it. You had asked some question, and one of them was why we give to Ascension. And I was going back, we've been here about 22 years, and our reasons for giving now are exactly the same as they were when we came. We feel that we are supporting a very caring community that is very mission oriented. And that's reflected in how I volunteer for the Kitchen Guild, for the Sunday night supper, for the Episcopal University meals. Those are all part of a long-term commitment to missions for Ascension. It's what drew us here. It was a factor in why we decided to join the church, and that has never changed. In fact, it's only become even more important as the years go by. That is a primary value of belonging to this very loving and supportive community. The second reason that we were drawn to this church, and it still draws us, is the incredible acceptance of children in the worship space, and not just supporting their education, but letting them be in the church itself. And even when they would run up and run back down doing cartwheels, it was great. We loved it. And nobody frowned. Nobody made a comment. It was just the children were loved and accepted and welcomed. And I only see that going more in the future because now we've brought their little tables and chairs right up to the front so that not only can they take part, but we can see them taking part. And to me, that's one of the very most valuable things that I cherish about this church. And then the other aspect that drew us to Ascension and why we like to continue giving money is the strong musical tradition. The incredible array of choral music, of hymnody, of special groups of music, 9 lessons and carols. And I was very happy to serve on the discernment committee, because that committee is taking a look at not only what has been valuable from the past, but will continue to enrich and draw people to this church. And I think we did a tremendous job in finding out what the parish really wants. They cherish their valuable historical tradition, but at the same time, they're ready to move forward with new melodies and new texts. And that will keep the church praying in a very vital and dynamic way for a long time. So I think that's what I have to say about my connection with Ascension.
All right, very good. Thank you for sharing your stewardship story with us today.
You're welcome.
Thank you.